A Portland-based nonprofit has now officially taken over the operations of the only low-barrier homeless shelter in Bangor.
Preble Street stepped up after Penobscot Community Healthcare planned to close the shelter if it couldn't secure a new owner due to financial shortfalls. News Center Maine's Katie Delaney spoke with community leaders about their goals for the Hope House as they celebrated the transition.
In the operational transition of the Hope House, Preble Street leaders say they're working to keep things running smoothly and consistently.
As status quo as they were for right now, so that guests who need to access shelter know what to expect.
Preble Street Senior Director of Social Work, Brittany Dunham, has been working in the Hope House for the past month to help make the transition seamless. All Hope House employees keeping their jobs in the transition to continue their work helping people experiencing homelessness in the Bangor area.
Anyone who's in need of any sort of shelter services is approached with respect and dignity, and we want to make the Hope House as welcoming of a place for people who are in a really hard time.
Preble Street Executive Director Mark Swan says when he heard that one of the largest shelters in Maine was at risk of closing, they had to step up.
We're in a homelessness crisis. There are people sleeping outside in Bangor like they are in almost every community in Maine right now, and we cannot afford to lose another shelter.
The Hope House is also the only low barrier shelter in the area, one that doesn't require a background check or sobriety. Bangor's homelessness response manager, Jenna Jones, says the 56-bed shelter is a critical resource.
To be able to have doors that open and just accept people, in their time of need, regardless of their condition, is such an important piece of this puzzle.
Swan says his goal for the Hope House is to continue supporting unhoused people and help them change their lives.
Get people out of the shelters, find housing for people, develop housing with partners, provide other avenues and pathways so people aren't sleeping in shelters night after night.
The Hope House has funding from Governor Mills and the Maine legislature to sustain the shelter for the next 3 years. Beyond that, Preble Street is working to raise money to keep it open for years to come. In Bangor, Katie Delaney, News Center, Maine.
The Hope House is now the fourth shelter Preble Street operates. All of its other locations are in Portland.